For creating quizzes and for playing quizzes with students, you have to go to the website quizizz.com. quizizz.com. The first option appears, quizzes, free quizzes for every student. Click that option. It will take you to a page, and on the right top corner of the page you can see enter code, login and sign up. If you already have the quiz code for the quiz which has already been prepared by someone else, you can enter the code and join the quiz. But because you have to create your own account at quizizz.com, you have to click sign up. It is always better to sign up with Google account or Gmail account, but if you don't have the Gmail account, you can also sign up with other email IDs. But the thing is that it will ask some information about you. But if you sign up with your Gmail account, then it will take up all the information that you have provided during creating your Gmail account. So I'm using my Gmail account. You will be creating your account for the first time, so this information will be asked for the first time. How are you using quizzes? At a school, at a business or personal use? So I'm clicking at a school. I'm clicking I'm a teacher. And your account has been created in quizizz.com. Now on the left corner you can see the profile, then create tab, explore, my library, reports, classes and so on. So by clicking create, so you can create the quiz by clicking create. By clicking explore, you can see the quizzes being prepared by other people all over the world under different subjects. And in the my library tab, you can see all the quizzes that you have prepared. It will be automatically saved in the my library. And in the reports, you can see the analysis, the results of the quizzes being played with the students. You can see the scores of the individual students. You can see which questions they have wrongly attempted and in what time they have attempted each question. So first of all, I'm clicking create quiz. So let the name of the quiz be general quiz. And this relevant subject, I'm selecting education and then clicking next. Now it is asking what type of questions you would like to have in your quiz. Is it multiple choice, checkbox, fill in the blanks? I'm selecting multiple choice. It is always better to have the quiz questions made in Word document. So I have already prepared the quiz questions in the Word document. So I'm copying them and pasting here. I've pasted the first question in the text box and I'll be copying the options for this question and be pasting, but these have to be pasted separately in different text boxes. So I am cutting and separating them in different text boxes. I have 4 options for these questions, but you can have many options. So for that you have to click add another option and you can add other options also. And by default here you can see the time set for answering this question is 30 seconds. But you can always fix the time for answering the questions by selecting the time from here. Then click save button. But it is saying correct option not selected. You have to choose the correct answer. Tick the correct answer. For this the correct answer is 206. So I am ticking that and then clicking the save button. Now the question appears here with the options and the green button option is the correct answer. Remember, this answer will be visible to you only, not to the students. If you see that the question has been framed wrongly or the sentence has been framed wrongly, option has been framed wrongly, then you can always correct it by clicking the edit button. So clicking the edit button, it will take you to the edit option. So you make changes and then save again. And if you feel like that this is not the relevant question for the quiz, you can always delete it also. Now I would like to add one more question, so I'll be clicking new question, multiple choice. Then again text box appears for question 2. I'll be selecting the question from my Word document, copying it and pasting it here. I'll be copying the options also and pasting the options one by one. I'll be selecting the correct answer. And now you can see here on the right side is the option maths and media given. I'm clicking maths. You can see the equations are symbols and equations are given here. You can always add these symbols or equations. And by clicking media, you can see you can add image, audio or video to your question. You can even add image to the options which you are providing to the student. But here in the options you can only add image but not the audio and the video. So I would like to add image to the question. So I am clicking, drag and drop or click here to upload image. Provided the image is saved in your device, you can select the image which has been saved in your device. For this question, this is the image which I would like to put. It is uploading. Now you can see it has been uploaded. Now I'll click save. I wish to have 2 questions only in the quiz, so I have finished preparing the quiz. So I'll click done. Now it is asking add a title image to the quiz. Again drag and drop or click here to upload, or you can paste the image link also. So I'll be adding the title image for the quiz. Then for which grade, you have to select the grade for which the quiz has been prepared, public, visible to everyone, and then click save. Now you can see this quiz has been saved automatically to your library. On clicking it, if you wish to preview how does it look like to the students, you click preview and see. Start. What is a baby frog called? How many bones are there in a human body? Intentionally, I am clicking the incorrect answer, 106. One more chance is given to correct the answer. Only one chance will be given to correct the answer. So the quiz is finished. Now coming to my library again. You can play a live quiz with your students in your class itself. Click Start a Live Quiz, Classic. Continue. A link will be generated, joinmyquiz.com, that you have to share with your students. You can share this link in the WhatsApp group. And don't forget to share this quiz code also, because it is very important. If you only share the link, they will not be able to join the quiz. So you have to share the quiz code also, copy and paste it in the WhatsApp group. And once they get the quiz code, they will start joining the quiz, and you can see the participants here, list of participants on this side. When you ensure that all the participants have joined, then you can click the start button and all the students will play the quiz at the same time. And while they are playing quiz, you can see the performance of the students in the reports option. I'm again going to the library. You can also assign quiz in homework. So click assign homework, and you can fix the deadline also for completing the quiz. I'm clicking 10 October by 5:45 p.m. Continue. Now you can share the link in the Google Classroom, or you can share the link. For that, copy link, and copied link can be pasted in the WhatsApp group along with this quiz code. So this is how you can create and make students play quiz. For logging out, on the left side, if you scroll down, you can see log out. You can log out from here.